Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh yeah, we're a little late today. But without further ado, man, it's the No Longer Trap podcast, man. You already know, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's go, man. Let's go.
These out.
Dillinger, baby.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go, man.
Young nigga, demon time, I don't feel no more. The only thing that's on my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside you 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just for trying it. Young nigga, demon time, I don't feel no more. The only thing that's on my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside you 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just for trying it. Young nigga, demon time, yeah, I can't feel no more. And he just out here trying to slide, trying to kill some more. And he only even hit my line. That's
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
And this shit really
Shout out to my brother Joe Lisi and my whole 51st crew. What up?
Got him shutting down. And when you clutching on the grip, there ain't closing down. And the trap stayed open, ain't no closing down. When you see me, said I was up and know a nigga down. When I was trying to go on call, who the fuck around? When I was sliding through the blocks, it was like a ghost town. Wondering who rock with me now. I be fly from the top to the feet now. And you thinking that you tough, you ride with heat now. And we been straight up, it's like for weeks now. It's like for weeks now. It's like for weeks now. And we still siding out with them heat town. Young nigga, demon time, I don't feel no more. The only thing that's on my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside you 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just for trying this. Young nigga, demon time, I don't feel no more. The only thing that's on my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside you 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just for trying it. Be very careful, nigga, watch out what you say. On that demon time, nigga, you could die today. I'm talking right now, cause of how I flow and how I breathe is right now. Glock 19 in the tourist.
Ready.
I don't wanna talk about no diamonds. Ready. All I gotta tell my nigga is you ready? We about to make some big moves and they heavy. When it's time to ride, it's only family who I call them. But sometimes I get selfish, get to sliding for myself. Yeah, you know I'm a rider to the death of me. Just in all black, just a demon in the demon. Hit a 33, that's 230s, rolling 60. Plus another 12, yeah, we rolling 7-2. About to knock up 40, so it's only 32. You know I ride for my niggas. Young nigga, demon time, I don't feel no more. The only thing that's on my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside you 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just for trying it. Young nigga, demon time, I don't feel no more. The only thing that's on my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside you 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just for trying it.
Yeah, it's demon time, baby. Shout out to Fair Price. You already know how we doing, baby. Let's get it. The demon time, the demon time, Hold up. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. You know how we do it. Hey, let's get it, man. It's the No Longer Trap podcast, man. You know how we do it, man. Let's go, 2K. Hey, this is how we doing it, man. You heard? Yo, good morning, let's go, man. Grand Rising.
I'm in the danger zone. 762 piss me off and then I flame them all. Right, I need a shot. I let you hold it, bring it back. Bro, swear to God, he slimy. I don't even know why he tripping. My nigga, he ain't no slack. Shit, good.
He ain't no slack.
If you know me, then you know me. Fucking long gangsta, I'm going for it. Shit, I'm a dinosaur. If I call you, best not ignore. I tell the truth from every line. Like, why the fuck you think I'm capping? Green bells got me fucked up. Blue bills only, I might go and buy a Benz truck. Yeah, got me swerving. I've been feeling like I'm Herbo. Money coming slow, spinning fast, cool and turbo. I've been outside in the streets like where my friends go. Everybody disappeared, scattered when they headshots. Pure King came off the boat, I cut like lamb chops. I've been rapping, trapping real different ever since my hair locked. Spray paint the wall 7-4 everywhere I go. I don't care, GD floating high on the net. Why you ducking, nigga, drop the lows. Bro, just keep copping, and that's my bro, yeah, we lock the load. Gen 4, Gen 5, I don't care, put a stick in it. And Brody cut his face up like a seatbelt when you click in it. Long slide, you ain't ready to kill, don't take this call, Rod. But that snitching keep away from me, cause I ain't trying to collect. I ain't made enough cash money, I'm trying to own the next. I need BVS, but guess froze up on my neck. I'm finna blow the whistle like pew when it's on the tech. Tell DJ Khaled to sign me cause I'm the best. You say got me bustin' in this beamer, I be moving.
Morning, everybody.
Two stands. I've been trying to pull out the way she got me picking. And yeah, I'm sure that I've been tripping lately, maybe thinking I'm in the danger zone. I'm in the danger zone. I need a shot. I let you hold it, bring it back. Bro, swear to God, he's know why he he ain't no sack. Shit gushy with a flat. You know me, then you know me. Walking on gangsta, I'm gone for some shit. I'm a dinosaur. If I call you back, you think I'm captain for.
Hey man, Rhode Island rap scene. This is what we doing.
I let you hold it.
Shout out to 2K.
Bro, swear to God, he slimy. I don't even know why he tripping. My nigga, he ain't no slack. Shit gushy with a fat cat. He ain't no slack. I'm gone for some shit. I'm a dinosaur. If I call you, best not even know the truth from every line. Like, why the fuck you think I'm captain for?
I want to say grand rising to everybody first and foremost, man. Shout out to my brother Joe Leezy and my whole Fit First crew. What's going on? Grand rising, everybody. All gas, no brakes. Shout out to Queen City Fresh. If your car's not Queen City Fresh, Chief, it what? It smells like truck butt. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Chief Rocker. He'll be in here momentarily. Sorry about being a little late today. You know, father duties has calling. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the fathers that I seen in the first day of school, all the fathers that I seen in the first day of class to meet with the teachers and stuff. Shout out to y'all, man. Cause I really never knew how I never knew how important going to your kid's school is. I'm not gonna lie. I never knew how important that was as a father. I never knew how important that is. Now, I'll ask Chief this. Yeah. Did you ever go to your daughter's first days of schools or your
first and last?
And so you knew it was important.
Yes.
I never knew it was important, Chief.
Yeah.
It's important to meet your teachers. It's important to meet the other parents in the classrooms that are going to be in the class with your teacher. Like I explained to the teacher yesterday. I like to have a rapport with the parents in the classrooms with my children. Yeah. So if something goes down in the classroom with the kids, we have a direct know with each other. Oh, how you doing, Kristen? How you doing, Adrian? Boom, boom, boom. Hey, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it like I told the teacher, it gives you more time so you could teach. So you're not a disciplinarian. You know what I'm saying? You're not a disciplinarian where you got to come in and discipline something. You understand what I'm saying? We could do this. So what I'm trying to say is, fellas, it's important that we get in our kids' schools, bro.
Yeah, relationships with the teachers. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff's important.
That's important. It's important, man. And I know that. I know that I'm guilty. I'm one of the ones that was like, man, now am I gonna sit up in there and talk to the teachers for? My kid's good. Right. Nah. We can't think like that. We got to think like, yo, I want to get in the classroom. I want to rapport with the teacher. You want to see the kids in this classroom. Because if you when you go to the classroom, right, Chief, you see a bunch of gangsters, clowns in the classroom. You know what's going to happen in this classroom.
Yeah, mayhem.
You know what's going to see when you go to the classroom and you see what's in the class. As people, we know what's going to happen in the class. We know what's going to happen in that class. You understand what I'm saying, Chief?
Yeah, but sometimes when you, as a parent, when you're present or you're there or you're building relationship with the teachers, your kids, some kids will second guess trying to act up or be a follower.
And can I tell you what program they got in the school, Chief? Chief, they got a program in this school that parents can sit in the classroom during the teachers.
It's always been like that.
I never knew that. I didn't
know
know
about a program,
if your
but-
kid starts
yeah.
acting a fool in the
You never
classroom.
been threatened? Your mom never threatened you?
Yeah, but my mother
Well, you
ain't
want-
sitting in no damn classroom
Yeah,
all
'cause
day.
she don't really want to, but
Yes.
I'm just saying.
I never seen a parent do it.
I have.
I seen a parent come in the classroom
seen
for about
parents go to
one
school with their
period.
kid.
I'm talking about all day.
Yeah.
You can go right now to all your kids' schools.
Yep.
If they're acting a fool and sit right next to them in class. You can actually sit next to your kid in class on your phone.
Walk the hallways with
them.
From class to class.
Class to class. Yo, shout out to the school departments that allowed that. I think that us as parents, I think we should start emphasizing that more. Ooh, Benny, you like that word? Did I use it in context?
Right,
Because I said it too fast. I
you
didn't
said
think.
it right, and you used it in the right context.
All right. So I think that we should, we got to, man. We got to start exercising that, right, Chief? Because just imagine, hey, yo, everybody, I need you to just bear with me 1 second. Just imagine you being in the classroom 5 days a week. We got a parent in the classroom. You go one day, I go the next day, he goes there. Do you know we're getting straight A students out of our kids?
I threatened Tay with that one time before. I said, nigga, you want me to go to school with you? I said, if I'm gonna have to leave my job and not be making money, I'm gonna come to your school and you know, shit ain't gonna be funny.
Yes, because we have to understand these kids will be embarrassed.
And I wasn't trying to rhyme right there.
And we need to start emphasizing this to the kids. When your kid comes home tonight, you tell them, yo, I'll be in your classroom. Let's start letting them know we'll pull up.
Some kids will call you bluff, but
oh no, don't call me bluff.
Come show up. I'll show up like 15 minutes after shit's in session when they're already comfortable and they're already being their true self.
Yeah, and you just pop up.
Once they close that door, leaving your house.
Yo, once you pop it, I see it. When I go in the rooms and I just sit there, yo, the whole class turns, the whole energy turns different. Everybody gets quiet. Everybody starts acting like they're paying attention. Now imagine if I just stayed there that whole class. Imagine I stayed there that whole class, Chief.
They're gonna be paying attention all
They
day.
are gonna be paying attention.
I'm
gonna save all of our kids. You're gonna save all of our kids. You understand? One parent being there is gonna save all of our kids because the other ones are not gonna be acting a fool because the text message will go out. Hey, Trap.
And then
You know
the
your
kids
son
don't want, because you know the kids too. Kids are brutal. You know what I'm saying? So your kids' friends are never gonna let them live that down.
Your mother was in the classroom.
For the rest of the school year, not for the rest of the time they're in school, and for all of life.
And then I'll come with holy sneakers and stuff. I'm telling you, I'm coming different. I'm coming different,
I
Chief.
know how you're gonna go.
Yeah, I don't care.
I already know how you're gonna go.
Yeah.
You're like Kevin Hart's uncle. You're gonna go in there with a white beater and sweatpants with no drawers.
Yup. Shit all looking crazy. They're gonna be cracking on my kid, my son over there. Yo, your father he stinks. You smell yo. I'm telling you, this is what you do. You want to embarrass me in this school? I'm gonna embarrass you. This is how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in there stinking and sit next to you in your classroom. All the kids in the classroom are gonna tell you how your father stunk. How your father walks around the whole school all day stinking with you.
Yeah.
Do you want that kind of reputation in school? Your father, your father was stinking all day in school. Do you want that?
Oh no.
Do you want that, homeboy? No, Dad. Okay then. Focus.
Yep.
Focus. Let's focus. Let's focus, man. You understand what I'm saying? Let's focus, man.
I remember one time, like, trying to reach my son instead of, because I was running out of ways to discipline this kid to get him to understand at certain points. So I started taking things, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially shit that I bought or whatever. I used to take this nigga's clothes and sneakers and shit. I'm like, you want to act like a fool, you're going to look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? You want to act like a bum, you're going to go to school look like a bum. I thought I was doing something at first. It was working a little bit at first, but you look at a lot of these kids, I mean, all they care about is their feet. You know what I'm saying?
Their feet and their image in school.
They going to school looking like bums already.
They're like us.
They go to school in their pajamas. You know what I'm
Crocs
saying?
on.
Crocs on.
No socks. And that's another thing, parents.
Terrible.
I'm not saying my son loves Crocs, so I buy him Crocs every time. So I'm not, but Crocs are not for school. Do we agree on that, Chief? Hey, can we agree on that?
I just seeing kids on the basketball court, not on teams, but like on basketball courts.
Yeah, my son does it.
Kids are playing basketball in slides, Crocs, and house slippers.
I don't know how y'all do it. If y'all get you a pair of Nikes, you'll probably be dunking the basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You'll be dunking the basketball. Know what I'm saying? Put bonnet on my slippers.
Dame, what up, Dame? I ain't seen Dame in a minute, yo.
Yes, man.
Dame, I forgot what you look like. Pause.
Hey, shout out to Damon Howell, man. He definitely does got Tollgate on lock. And shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, you Max.
Peace, Chief. Peace, everybody.
Peace, you Max.
Peace. I'm glad you jumped on here, and I like when we take initiative to be responsible with our kids and the way they present themselves in school. But one of the things I wanted to say is we as parents need to grab the curriculum to make sure and ensure they get the lesson. Because I'll be honest with you, a lot of the teachers ain't making sure they learn stuff. That's why these kids are failing.
Yeah, I definitely get that drift. But what I'm saying is, I'm talking about the behavior part and the curriculum part. You know what, Eubanks? I'm not. This is how I put it in my mind. I said, you know what? We're not gonna go. This is a whole new year. A whole new school season. Let's let these teachers teach. So we're not going to criticize any teacher until December. When we come December, when we see our kids are not passing, then we could go after the teachers or say something about the teachers. But Eubanks, I think that right now, I think it's behavior, conduct. How you supposed to carry yourself in school. That's what as parents, us dealing with the teachers. That's a whole other thing.
Certain kids' behavior affects everybody else in the classroom, and I know you know that already, Eubanks, because it's like if the teacher got to stop, you know what I'm saying, with their teacher to address 1, 2, 3 students, and they got a class of 20, 25. I don't know how big or small.
How can they teach
now? You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It's distraction to everybody.
I'm not saying ignore the behavior. That goes hand in hand. Come on, like I'm not saying that. What I am saying is you make a kid feel like more encouraged to go to school to do good in school when they know the answers to the questions. I'm saying behavior, yes. Okay, but it's like trap. If you pick up a book with your son and you say, what's up with your homework? Let's sit down for a good 15, 20 minutes. You understand? And go through the questions and make sure that the answers is right. How you think he's going to respond when he gets in that classroom?
He's going to be sharp.
Exactly. And he's going to love it because he's going to feel like, so one of the reasons why I was really successful in school is because I became competitive in math. Like there was a kid next to me who always tried to finish before me, but it wasn't important to finish before me. He had to get all the answers right. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, so he would probably just writing down answers like I used to do.
Yeah, but for me, if they wasn't right, you got clowned. You understand?
See, I didn't get clowned. You know why I didn't get clowned, Eubanks? Because there was, you see, I was trying to find how I was just scribbling the answers. Everybody in the classroom was doing the same thing, so we all had to clown each other because we all was some failing motherfuckers. You understand what I'm trying to say? But for the most part, in my classrooms, we was excelling.
No, I get you. I'm just telling you like this: the curriculum today. Oh my goodness! Literally, they give them packets.
All right. So what I'm saying to you is, you don't think that we should tackle behavior and code of conduct first before we can even elaborate on the teachers?
To align a little bit what Eubanks is saying too, some of the kids that are the distraction or be the distraction all the time, they're not doing well academically.
That's a fact. Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So for a whole lot of reasons, they might become a distraction and bother everybody else. and show everybody else from their education for that day or however long it goes on or continues.
No, it's
but
both.
I
It's
don't
both,
know too
Keith.
many like myself. I'll talk about myself. Like I didn't always get the best grades as smart as I was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I always understood to do just enough to get by.
Right.
I never tried to do more.
You never tried to push yourself. Me neither.
I would be a
I'm not
distraction
saying
in the
none of that.
classroom, but I was one of those. I'm a distraction, but I'm getting my shit done.
You was the class clown, but
I
you
was
got
a
your
school clown.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So
You know what I'm saying? I'm
behavior
laughing
is
or whatever.
behavior.
I'm not proud of it right now, but I'm laughing. But like I always just did enough to get by.
And it's,
I'm saying we need to attack behavior, but
Yeah.
I'm saying be involved with the education. Like, so I'll give you an example. Right now they got this hand clap or handshake initiative that's being done by Kobe Dennis and all that group.
Yep.
You know, and I think that's good.
Shout out to
it's
Kobe and
morale.
that group, man. I'm definitely for that, man. You know why I'm definitely for that, Eubanks? I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I was in school, we never had nobody when we first came to school sitting there going, "Yo, man, Trap, man, come here, man. What's up, man? You all right? To talk to you, get you pumped up, and yo, we never had that. So when I see Kobe and them do that, I love that. Do I think that they should be doing other things before that? Nah, probably, but I love that.
It's encouraging.
It's encouraging. So I'm gonna stand by anything that's encouraging these kids. If I look at it and I say, would it have encouraged me? And it would have encouraged me.
Yes, damn.
You understand what I'm saying? Yes, it would have encouraged me. You know what I'm saying, Eubanks? It would have encouraged me. So I understand what they're doing with that, and I commend them for that. You understand what I'm saying? But
I love what they're doing.
Hold on,
I'm
Eubanks.
just saying.
Hold on 1 second. But like Trap, and your times that you can remember, whenever you struggled with a certain subject or anything, you was feeling a lot of discouragement, right?
Yes, man. Once I couldn't do it, it was done.
As that kid too, that you could remember, like how did you feel about like asking for help?
I didn't want to ask for help
versus
because
just all right, fuck it, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna act up, I'm gonna make motherfuckers laugh.
That's what I did.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's what I did. I didn't want to ask for help.
The exact point that you're saying is if your kid comes home from school, right, and you say, how was school? What classes do you need help in? Which ones do you have the hardest time in? You get it? And they open up that book and you work with them at home. You get it? That helps him. First of all, it makes build that bond and connection that you need with your kid.
And encouraging.
Yes, and it drops that humility that they have. You know how like a lot of kids get humiliated if they don't know the answers in school. You know what I mean?
Or even for some kids that do know the answer because of, you know, how people are socially or can be, you know what I'm saying? They be scared to show the answer. Some kids be scared to show they smart. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, but
know how I used to challenge the kids in the group home when I used to work at the group trap?
How?
Like, especially the gangster ones or whatever. I used to come in there and be like, you niggas are scared. You know what I'm saying? These are some scary ass niggas. They don't know what I be talking about. But the first thing they do is buck up, chest is up. I ain't scared of nothing. I do nothing. I said, yes, I know what all of you are scared of. And they'd be like, what? I ain't scared of shit. What I'm scared of, Vic? Mr. Vic, or whatever they call me. What I'm scared of? I said, you're scared to be good. You're scared to be a good student. You're scared to pay attention.
That's deep.
And then they would sit there and look at me all confused and crazy because they thought I was talking on some or going
gangsters.
somewhere else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because a lot of times when you sit there with these teens, especially in high schools, you understand what I'm saying? You show them something different. And I say that because I did this thing when I did with kids, Chief. I don't think you ever seen me do it.
Did.
Oh, yes, you did. You see me do it. Well, you would never see me do it. All right. So what I did was years ago when I was in prison, I thought about how people would be thinking people were snitches and rats. And I just came up with this thing out of the blue. I made it up in my cell. I came out to talk to the kids one day and I I made everybody stand up. I put the parents on one side and the kids on one side. And I asked the kids, I said, let me tell y'all something right now. Do y'all know what a snitch is? Everybody in the classroom said, hell yeah, I know what a rat is. I know what a rat is. All right, cool. You just know what a rat is. All right, I need y'all to, I need everybody's attention right now. I need the teachers over there and the parents over there, and I need the students over here. And this is what I did. I asked them a couple questions. I said, let me tell you something right now. I need the honest answers. I don't want to be real. I don't care if your mother's here, your parents. I said, I need y'all to be real with me right now. Is everybody going to be real? Everybody said, yeah. I said, if somebody was going to bring a gun to school, tell me right now how many snitching on them right now. I want all the people that's going to snitch. I want all of you to come over here. And you guys know what happened?
None of them came.
Two kids went over there.
Okay.
All right, I need to finish this.
This is out of a class like 25.
This is, yes.
So
I said, two kids went on. So I said, if somebody's going to bring a gun to school and kill everybody in the school, only two people's going to snitch on them. All right, so that's cool. You guys. All right, so my next question is, if your mother was in the classroom as a teacher, your brother was in the thing as a, would you, I want everybody that will snitch now to come over here. Everybody that was standing over there came over here. Right? And I asked them, do you see what's wrong with this? Yeah. Do you know the difference? You are a hero. See, there's a difference between a rat, a snitch, a rat. There's a difference between that. You're going to save my life. I'm going to be mad at you that you told the principal that I brought this gun to school because I'm going to jail, right? Probably for a long time. But I'm going to get out and I'm going to have my life again. Right? And you save people's lives in it. You are a hero. You are not a rat. And once I install that in these kids' minds, man, they understand. So now when I do it in schools, they get it. They get it. When the teachers hear me do it, they go, oh my God. Because they see how these kids think. These kids would not tell you if somebody was bringing a gun to school because they think they're going to be a rat. They're going to be labeled as a bad person. So now when I change the narrative and show them that you are not a rat is a person. Me and Chief go do a shooting. I get caught. Soon as I get down there, I start writing statements. I start doing what Young Doug was doing in that goddamn room. I just start, that's a rat. When you start telling on your friends, that's a bad person.
Yo, you ever see the video where there was two dudes that was on a video conference and the dude asked the judge one question? He said, am I the only one who got charged with narcotics? And he said, yes. Remember, he looked at his whole book.
Yeah.
So that's a rat.
Yes, that's it. So what I'm getting at is, changing the narrative in these kids' heads on what a rat is major, man. Because we have to protect our children. We got to protect our teachers. This is really happening in real time.
Yeah, he did that exactly. Uncle Benny Traps is giving the short version of what was done. You had to actually be there to see this, or whatever. Because
I
was responding to Benny in the chat or whatever, because he was saying the Trap. Next time you tell the kids that same scenario, ask which one of them would tell, not snitch. No,
I do that.
Traps gave them the real different scenario. He just gave the
short version right now.
Yeah.
I just gave you the short version. If anybody that see me do it, you guys know what I'm talking about. And matter of fact, there's a lot of guys that are doing it.
100% effective.
Shout out to all my brothers that was locked up with me. I see a lot of brothers that are using that, and I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like because I actually sat brothers down that was in the program with me, and I showed them how to present it to the children, and because I want people to do it. Yeah. So when I see people out there doing that shit, when I see it on Facebook, I be like, yo, I don't never go, I started that. Yeah. I'm the one that made that up. No, I'm never gonna say that. I don't care about that shit. People know I did it, so I don't gotta go try to shoot somebody down and go, yo, he's doing that's why I taught everybody how to do it. I want that in every schools. I want people to try to do that in every school. Every school, I want people to do it, because when you see me do it, I guarantee you it's jaw dropping.
You know what's inspiring?
It's jaw dropping.
You want to know what's inspiring to me? This conversation right here shows that we as men are taking initiative to be more involved with our kids' education. And that's what I'm proud of. I think that's what we need more of. The more we get that, the more control we have and the more positive outcomes we have with these kids. So I salute you, Trap. I salute you, T. With that being said, I gotta go. I gotta get some money.
All right, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right, peace. One.
And I just want to say that, man, and to all the teachers and all the schools, yo, I'm telling you, implementing that in your school is major. You understand what I'm saying? Because in real time, shit's happening in these schools. So that's why every time I get a chance to go into school to talk to the kids, I implement it. I draw drop. I make the teachers go, oh my God, yes. I make you understand, because sometimes I gotta bring you down to this street shit, and I gotta let you teachers understand that these kids they try to think they're street, but they really not street. So, but I bring them to the street and to show them that they're not street. So when I bring them to the street to show them that they're not street, it's a different thing. Good morning, Uncle Benny.
Good morning, fellas. Good morning, fellas. Hey, listen, man. Thanks for making me smile every day, man. Even if I don't see you on YouTube or wherever, just thinking about all you guys, man, make me smile. I just want to put that out there, and that's coming from the heart. I
appreciate it.
Another thing is, Chief, I've always wanted to ask you this, Chief. I'm going to jump somewhere else with it. With you going through what you're going through with your son, is there anything you could tell us men or give us any message about what you're going through and how to avoid it, or even how to go through it if it does happen?
I'm not quite at the point where I could tell somebody how to go through it, because I'm still learning. It's been 5 years, but it's still fresh to me. You know what I'm saying?
And yo, I so much respect that, because yo, he could have been one of these dudes that would sit here and just try to drop something, and he going through it. He's still going through it every day. He goes through. He needs advice, and so for him to have sat here on this mic and said, "Yo, I know I respect that. Yeah. That's some real shit. I can't get that. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. That's some real shit. That's what we do at the No Longer Try podcast. We ain't got to sit here in front and act like we got the remedy to end. Nah, we ain't got it. We ain't got it. So, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so Uncle Benny, but as far as that, like, I'm still learning. But the one thing that I don't do in this situation, I don't get led by my emotions with the situation. All I know is that I gotta still be here for him, even though his circumstances are what they are. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told him anyway. Like he called. Like he told one of our phone calls. He was, telling me as a son how proud of me that he is, and to have me as a father and stuff like that. As far as the things that I'm doing, so I was much appreciative of that. But I had to give him some glory or whatever, because I was like, hadn't been for your situation, I don't think I would be doing this.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, and when you first said, Chief, you said you don't let your what drive you?
I don't let my emotions lead me. Yeah.
There's a message right there. Love Absolutely. You guys. Peace. Continue to be great.
Love you too,
If I let my emotions lead me, I'll be one crashed out motherfucker.
Hell yeah, that's a fact.
I get there sometimes, but I know not to cross that line, because that's gonna take away everything.
That's that's a fact, man. And I want to switch speeds, man. Now that I kind of got that out the way, and I got people to understand a little bit what we have to do as fathers. I'm only talking fathers right now. As fathers, I think that I know that we need to step up in these schools and in our kids' life, not in the schools, just in our kids. You know what I'm saying? If you're a father, just step up in your kids. That's all. Just so tell your baby's mother, let me go to the school. Let me go check out what's going on.
Let me say something to some fathers too, or whatever, because I seen this a lot. Regardless, like if you got time missing with your child and you are trying to reunify or rekindle a relationship with your child, money shouldn't be a factor. Money's not everything. Time is more expensive.
Yes, it is.
You got to implement more time than, you know what I'm saying, somebody trying to get back yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Chief, you know what? I got a problem with that. What happens if you ain't got no car? Right? Just hear me out. You got no car.
Right.
No job. A lot of times, right?
I would be showing, not to cut you off, but I would be showing my kid how to survive without that. Like, I'll be on the bus with my kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll be there's other ways of transportation or whatever. Or I'm gonna show my kid, to create opportunities for herself to have something I didn't have or whatever. I'm not gonna just use those things as excuses for not giving my child time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't get back time. Yesterday's gone. No matter how good or bad it was. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's gone.
And it's crazy because he shut me down right before I was getting ready to make up an excuse. Excuse about the car situation. Hold up. No, before you even get into it, you ain't got no car. You ain't got no car. You got no money. None of that. You can get out and rip the. You got to rip the car. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, what you're saying is there's no excuse for you not to spend time with your children.
None.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, but Chief, that sometimes, right? Mm-hmm. Now I've talked to a few brothers in the recent weeks that brothers done crashed. Just say I did have a relationship with my kid, and then all of a sudden everything in my life went down the river. I lost my job. I lost my car. So I'm down in the basement.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, this is what I see, Chief. There'd be a lot of good. They just hit the basement, and when they hit that basement, his mothers. This is when we need you. If you know I'm a good father, you know I'm a good man. I'm just not good in relationships with us. But you had any kind of feelings for me when you see me hit that hole down there, right? Stop throwing dirt. Throw a fucking rope, man. I want to say to all you babies' mothers, and this is not in every case.
That's part of being cordial.
All I'm saying is sometimes we hit that hole. And when we get in that hole, we be so defeated. We not forget about fatherhood, but we're trying to think about everything else because we know our kids are good. We don't know our rent's good. We don't know our car note. We don't know our everything else is where we're gonna live. We don't know if that's good. So we're down there in that hole trying to figure that out, and you're throwing dirt on us. Come get your kid. I understand that, but you're throwing dirt. All I'm saying is just throw a rope. Try throwing a rope. That's all I'm asking females. When you see your kid's father crashing like that, distancing himself away from his kids, ask him what's going on. If this is a change in his behavior, you know that he's a father to his kids, and all of a sudden he's just started distancing. Ask him what's going on. He's in that hole most of the time. He needs a rope. He don't want to ask you, baby mama, I'm fucked up. I lost my job, my car. Yo, I'm fucked up. I owe the plug. Yo, I'm beefing. I ain't even got no strap. I got beef with niggas. I ain't got no strap. Yo, you got to understand that hole down there. And I'm not using excuses for men that not there for their kids. And I'm just saying them ones that, Chief, I'm talking about the
good fathers.
Yes, that. Everybody, I want y'all to, I don't want y'all to, these are who I'm talking about. Them fathers, right? That was in their child's life, but something happened that distanced them away from their children and spending time or doing whatever. I'm talking about that. In every situation, they're not in that hole. They're suckers. They left their kids. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying sometimes they be in that hole. And I'm asking you kids, mothers, yo, throw the rope. Try throwing the rope. Try throwing the rope. Try throwing the rope. Hey, how you doing? You all right? You need to talk? You need some help? What? Try. Just try. That's the man that helped you bring that baby in this world. Try. If he was a bad baby's father from the gate, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You chose that because he was probably a bad baby's father before you got with him, and you knew that. His baby's mother probably was chasing him, and you knew he was chasing him, and you was going, why is that bitch always calling you? Why she wants Pampers? She just wants Pampers. Now you have a kid by him. Now you're chasing him. Now, see how the cycle, instead of you stopping saying, oh, yo, why is your kid's mother chasing you for you spending time with your kids? Yo, bro, I'm going to be here. You got to go spend some time with your, and no, instead of you saying that to him, you go and get knocked up and have your own baby. You give him more pressure. You give them more pressure. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hey, yo, I'm not trying to mend everybody's parental things because I just know that we need the fathers, bro. I've been talking to fathers every day, Chief. I wish I could name a few because brothers that I was talking to that sat down and explained their relationship, and how, man.
What do you think about? All right, you got a lot of stepchildren.
Yes.
And whether with the mothers or not, you're still in their lives.
Factual.
You've been there for a long time or whatever. What do you think about where there's that line where discipline comes into play? Like, how far are you able to go? And I'm not talking about don't got to be physical. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you've been with them forever, you take care of their kid, or you're not together, but you take care of their kid. And when it comes to disciplining, there's a line right there. You get cut off. What if you was to get cut off? Oh, you can't discipline my kid. But you could be the stepfather and take care of this kid.
I'm not. No.
About that?
No. I'm not going for that. I'm not gonna shout out to all. I'm not. I ain't never been in that situation because I know my boundaries. You know what I'm saying? If I've been there and see, as a man, we know our boundaries with our stepchildren.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Especially if they have their fathers in their lives. You understand what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? You can go certain places than other shit that they gotta handle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can say something verbally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's that line, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I need fellas to understand that you can't, there's that line when you with somebody's child, when you're a parent of somebody else's child, there's that line. There's always that line. Don't ever think that you can overstep that line.
Even if you're not overstepping the line, you're not saying nothing wrong with any of your ways of discipline, and you're not being physical either.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying, but what about when there's like a parent would be like, a mother would be like, oh, you're not her father.
I'm not. Then once you say that one time to me, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Or what if
one time?
So now, what if she don't
one
say
time?
That? What if she don't say those words, but she lets you know by her actions?
Well, that's it. That's it.
All right.
That's it, Chief. That's it. I got you. You just take this dick and keep it moving. I ain't playing no games, shit. That's as serious as cancer, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into your father, your motherhood and shit. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I don't say nothing.
I don't think.
You don't say nothing. You just you feed a dick. You feed a dick, Chief. You feed a dick. Yeah, feed a dick.
I'm saying, if somebody's a father in that sense, or you've been there for that long, whether you're biological or not, or whatever, you can't intervene or interfere or let a stepfather be a father when it's convenient.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's mothers that do that.
When it's convenient.
There's mothers that do that. Oh, don't be talking to my kid like that. Oh, he can do that. Yo, you should see, this is why I say, salute to all, first and foremost, salute to all my stepfathers. I gotta say that. Salute to y'all. Because there's some great stepfathers out here. There's some stepfathers out here that, I salute them. Every time I see you, it's like, without you, man, the community be worse, bro. So if all the stepfathers just said, we're gonna worry about our own kids, and y'all got you women gotta worry about, these kids, their fathers are deceased, they're in prison doing life bids. You understand? Some fathers just is not. So if you got a good stepfather in your life, females, sometimes you got women don't even cherish that. I swear women don't cherish that. They don't make their kids say thank you. Man,
they don't make their kids say good morning.
Oh my God, man. I don't even want to talk about none of that, man. I got too much in. I got what?
Imagine your kid in your house just because you're in the same house. You know what I'm saying? They come walking in the living room, everybody's chilling in the living room. They don't say no good morning, no after. They can say it collectively.
Hey, some of you females, you don't even understand. And that's why I say, you got to leave you can't do nothing for these females. You can't do nothing for their kids. You got to let them understand. You got to let them earn that. When they earn it, then they go, wow, this feels good that I got a man that making sure my son got sneakers on. This feels good that I got a man that makes sure the house has got everything we need. This feels good. Right. See, you guys got to let them know.
So
I ain't got nothing for you.
When it comes to that other shit that's not material and all that, when you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta let him get that too. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let him.
You gotta let him get that too.
You got him.
You can't let a motherfucker be a father when it's convenient.
I hated what my moms used to do to me when she used to take my stepfather's side. But my mother was doing it right, bro. Mm-hmm. See, as a kid, I was just mad because my stepfather was
my dad.
Yeah, I was saying that to him, right? And I was I was trying to overstep my power because he wasn't my father.
Right.
And my mother wasn't letting that happen as she should. Because
no mom should be letting.
Because Roland was paying the bills.
Yeah, right.
He was paying.
You're not on that level of that adult or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not doing what he do.
Yeah.
If a kid ain't paying no motherfucking bills, and you know what I'm saying, and they got the understanding too that the mom's always implemented, I don't think that's right either. Because no fucking 13, 14, 15-year-old should be putting themselves on the same level as a fucking adult.
No way. It'll
stay in your fucking place. You know what I'm saying?
And this is, as a mother, this is what you mothers, you mothers don't even have these talks with your kids. Yo, that man is paying the bills. You know when we go to Six Flags, you know when we take vacations, you know when we do this, guess who pays for that? You know when your car, when I got you from guess who pays for that? Guess when you want all of them fruity cereals, guess who pays for that? On Christmas when you got all, y'all are gonna respect him. He's never gonna disrespect you. But y'all, when he asks you to, yo, can you have your company, you and your company go in the room? He's talking, or yo, can you take the garbage out? Yo, can you do the dishes? Yeah. This shouldn't be none, but I got it. Thank you. I got it. Because when you need $20 cash app, I send it to you. You don't call your father. This is what I tell, yo, you don't call your father.
No.
They don't call. This is what I tell fellas. They don't call their fathers, they call their stepfathers, and their stepfathers are always there. Always there. But every time the father comes around, you throwing flowers on that nigga's footsteps. To all you women that be throwing flowers on your baby's father's footsteps when he does appear, man, y'all are worthless. And that's why I tell niggas, yo, once you see it do that, you gotta go. Go be with that nigga. You and your kids go with that nigga. Swear to my mother, that's yo, I'd be rich if that was my motto. I swear, if that was my motto, I'd be fucking rich. I wouldn't be here with you motherfuckers. I'd be up on top somewhere, all the money I spent. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, man, my situation, anything until I got a phone call, the father that actually told me to check them because he heard they were acting up and they moms, okay, it's too.
I hear that, Uncle Benny, but I mean, everybody's situation is different, but I look at it like this. If the dude, you know, not being physical and not talking side, but if he say
yes
and makes sense, you know, something that he would tell his own kids or whatever for their own good, I don't have a problem with that.
I don't got a problem with it, man.
I don't got a problem with that. I don't got to make a phone call to tell this he can say X, Y, Z.
Yo, as a man,
you know what I'm saying? I would expect him to be respecting anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway.
Disrespecting.
It's another.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a whole nother that got to be open. But if I don't care if somebody was at my daughter, but if you're telling my daughter the right thing, I don't got a problem.
I don't got a problem. If you're yelling
at my daughter and you're disrespecting her, talking shit,
yeah, you little bitch,
you
fucking easy ass bitch. Yeah. I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
But if you're telling her, hey, I need you to stop cleaning this sink better. I need you to stop cleaning your room better. I need you to stop acting like you're 15. I need you to really stop acting like that. You're not acting like that right now. Look at room. Look at if you're doing that. Go ahead and get her.
Now she goes back to her dad and says those same exact things. Yo, he told me. That's gonna be like, yo, he told you.
He told you.
15 years old.
And I gotta say this to all you fathers: let your kid call you and mislead you.
Right.
Always, I learned this from being a stepfather and having kids call their dads, right? Mm-hmm. I never had a problem. Because you know why? It's understood. It's understood. We don't got to have a conversation. Trap knows not to talk to my kid crazy. Straight like that. Mm-hmm. Trap knows not to disrespect and talk to my kid crazy. That's a fact. Trap knows. I don't got to have with Trap. Simple as that. Yeah. As men, Chief, we know how far to go with other people's kids. Right. It's an unwritten rule.
Yes, sir.
You ain't got to have a conversation with me. We can, as a father, if you want fucking right, you deserve it, we can. But you don't have to. Because I know where, as a man, I got children. Right. I know the boundaries with your child, and I'm gonna die for your child. I'm gonna die for your child, just like I would die for mine. Somebody came in that house, I'm dying. I'm not that ain't my kid. I'm shooting out the window. Not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Your kid needs something. It's just like my kid needed something. They get it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I say that a lot of women don't understand they got a good stepfather in their life until they get a motherfucker. That ain't my kid. Bitch, I ain't. Bitch, you better come here. Ain't my kid. Yo, you nigga coming in with a little D19 plate
for itself.
What you want me to? Nah,
You
man.
didn't cook for your house or your kids?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the man. Yo, there's a lot of that out here. Yo, there's a lot of you women that accept nothing. They be on social media talking cash shit. And they do they shit for them. You with a motherfucker that, come on, man. I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to get into that. Hey, let me switch these. I just want to, I'm glad you asked. I wanted to ask everybody this question. If you do something bad, right, Chief, can that destroy your life?
Depends on what you did, but yeah.
Okay.
You can do something bad enough that destroy your life, but it just depends.
So do you think that talking to them police and that video being leaked, that this, because last night everybody's saying his career is over. All right. So I wanted to ask people, and I had this talk about, and I was telling all the rappers in my city, yo, when you get caught up in shit, one decision you can make in that police station destroy your career.
From the shit that I watch and understand about that shit anyway, all I see is, even though he did what he did and it wasn't out, provoked this to be in the headlines and the social media or whatever, I feel like from everything I watch and understand right now, Young Thug was comfortable with the support he had to say some of the things he was saying, despite the dirt he done. He didn't think, you know what I'm saying, that out of the dirt that he threw, he forgot about the dirt he dropped. You get what I'm saying?
So you think that he forgot about that interview?
And then when I heard, even though everybody is calling Woody a snitch, and he said this and said that or whatever, he said, like, this dude was crying tears. He was like, yo, you just don't know how much that hurt to keep his mouth shut about other things other than what people were crucifying him for saying whatever he said, or regardless of what. He was like, yo, this nigga told on me first. I could have. And I'm not saying that for him on here to cover for him, because I was telling you, niggas is outside. You're outside. You ain't supposed to be to each other. But I'm just like, all right, what he said, but who got locked up because of Woody?
Nobody.
Know what I'm saying?
Young Thug said what he said. Nobody got locked up between.
No, I'm not. And I was gonna ask that too.
Yeah, nah. Because Pee Wee was in jail for the case already.
Pee Wee himself said Thug's not a snitch.
Yeah, because he was already in the case.
But you know, like where people get calling this dude snitches because
he was doing too much talking.
Yeah, you don't gotta do all that talk.
Yeah.
If you're not being arrested or whatever, like even if you are being arrested, you get in that room, you ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, because they asked him, did they want to? If you see the video, they asked him, did you want to get your Miranda rights? So
you don't use up police. You do your job or due diligence to investigate and find out. You tell me something I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got me over here asking these questions and shit. I can't help you out. You know what I'm saying? I can't help you. I don't know nothing about nothing. If you ain't got me on nothing, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't got nothing else to talk about. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. All right, switch the speeds. Let me end this with this, man. A friend of mine, she wants to know what is a good age. Is you sleeping with an 18-year-old girl at what age is it acceptable? I don't know why she wanted me to ask that, because I don't mess with young in my life. But I'm glad, like I told her, I don't go. That's below the belt. You know what I'm saying? That's below the belt. Now I know I'm not saying nothing to the guys that do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess it's legal, but that's on them. You understand? Like I explained to you on the phone. Listen to me. If a man is 35 years old and he's sleeping with an 18-year-old girl, there's something wrong with him mentally. That's, I mean, he's not breaking the law, but you got to look at that person and say, why is this person sleeping with a young woman? You know, understand what I'm saying?
They got in common is sex or whatever. That, and I'm not like, I don't know about something's wrong with them or whatever. Like, it could be the circumstance. What if you was on vacation and you was at a strip club and the baddest chick in there was trying to, you know, sleep with you? To be 18. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't think you're gonna be concerned. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Benny?
Hey, fellas, real quick. I'm at work right now. I'm trying to hide in the closet. But can you tell me, like, we're talking about snitching and Ellen? Can you tell me exactly what they're snitching about and what some of the charges are? Because I have no idea.
Oh, they see. All right, wait. The Young Thug, he was just he was just implicating people in all kinds of crimes. He wasn't even implicating. He was just sitting there, just doing too much talking. He was saying, but they was asking him about shooting up the tour bus. They asked him about Birdman. They was asking him about.
So say like this: say Trap shot up a bus, and I knew he did it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was implicated, and they're asking me questions. I'm like, oh, this nigga Trap stupid. He's always doing shit like that. But I don't think he did that.
Yeah.
Right.
Say somebody did something,
you can't say that.
You throw somebody under the bus and then trying to take back at the same time.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what he was doing.
Yes.
And that's what he was doing.
You.
And that's what he was doing.
Subliminal snitching.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Peace.
I love you too. Yeah, so that was with that. But yeah, if I was the 18-year-old girls and that these under
relationship wise, I don't think that shit is right. I'm just like, but if a female that's grown made that choice of decision to sleep with somebody older than them, that's on them. But as far as like relationship wise, I don't see what a 35-year-old would have in common besides sex with an 18-year-old.
But my thing is, if a 35-year-old woman is messing with a 19-year-old boy, ain't no nothing.
There usually be double standards.
Why is that?
They say something, but they're just a little more quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying. I'm with you. Because they don't say nothing.
Like they got the girl, she messes with Bill Parcells. Why ain't nobody saying nothing to her? Like, why would you want that old man? Because you know that she's with him because he's taking care of her. So that's why nobody's going to say nothing to her because you know that she's 22 years old. He's 69. He's taking care of her. So women are not her and say, listen, woman, you're too beautiful to be with a 69. You're 23 years old. You're with a 69-year-old man. You should be with. Nobody's gonna tell her that.
I had my own situation. I want to say last year. Yeah, last year. I ain't gonna say her name or whatever. But this I think I was like 8th or 9th grade, and this was an older woman.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Some shit went down. When I talked to her recently, it was like last year or whatever, and she apologized to me. You know what I'm saying?
She skinned you. I hate all the women that skinned me.
But bringing that up made me, and I'm just like, yo, you know how much strength I might have probably took
for her to say that.
Even though for as long ago as that happened, like when we're young men, we always fantasize about older women. We always like some of our mom's friends or our aunt's friends or whoever, and always looking for an opportunity, a chance. You know what I'm saying? But even though it was, you know, something like that, but that grown woman crossing that line with a fucking 8th grader, 9th grader, you know what I'm saying? Like, she apologized to me for that shit recently, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I didn't know how to take it at first pause, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, you didn't do nothing wrong to me, you know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, she did. But that's where she was coming from. And she was like, even though I wasn't looking for it, came out the blue. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yo, I want to apologize to you and shit or whatever. But it was like, it was weird.
It was weird.
It was weird.
I ain't never had none of them apologize to me. God damn it. They ain't apologize to me, god damn it. You was skinning me. They was skinning me, man. I was getting skinned. I don't think I ever messed with a girl that was my age. They was always older than me my whole life.
I was babysitting, you know what I'm saying? She went
I smacked the babysitter.
You know what I'm saying? I was babysitting. She came home drunk and jumped on me.
Hey, yo, man. I gotta go to the grave with my shit. Hey yo, man. Hey yo, but is it? Do you think that?
Yeah, but back to your original question, not to cut you off. Your original question of like, why don't they talk about that more? Because there is a lot of that going on. There'll be a lot of young boys out here knocking down some of these older women, and these older women don't have no shame. The shame that they would put on us for being in that circumstance or situation. Being, you know, an older gentleman fucking with a young woman.
Hey, your women do have double standards. Yeah, I got to say that a lot of you women.
Hey, yo, damn it, shit. This nigga kills me, yo. Go ahead, say what you was saying.
A lot of you, they got double standards. You know why?
Yeah.
Because a lot of women, right? Just get a woman that has 3 boys. She has 3 sons, right? All her sons are cheating on their girlfriends. Are you going to tell their girlfriends they're cheating? A mother with 3 sons, all 3 of their girlfriends, you like them, you know, they come over the house, but you know that all 3 of your sons are cheating. Do you go and tell your girlfriend?
Your mom's telling. This niece is telling.
Well, I gotta give her some money.
Yeah. I was saying you better give her what she wants.
She's shaking me down. She did that. She did some shit like that before. I'm just saying, if you ask women, you say, yo, you gonna tell on your son? They go, hell no. Why won't you tell on your son? If yous are all women, yous are all for women power, yous are all against cheating. All you women are against cheating. See, I hate women that are against cheating, right? When it's convenient to them. You'll cheat with another woman's man, right? They'll do that, right? You'll let your son cheat, won't say nothing to him. You won't go tell his girlfriend. That's what I'm trying to say. I need to know from mothers, would you tell on your son? You got 3 boys. All 3 of your boys are doing bad. They got girls running out the crib.
All you mothers in the chat, be honest, yo. Would you tell your son's girlfriend
that he was cheating?
That he's cheating.
That's all. Because every mother I met and I asked that question, they all said the same thing. I'm not telling on my son. But you're against cheating. You always on Facebook, men that cheat are dog. Your son's a dog. Your son's a. So every time you put up a thing about cheating, just put your son next to it. We got crickets. I don't even think there's no women.
No mothers are answering.
I don't even think there's women in the chat. Hey, yo, there's all fellas in the chat. Yo, where the women go? Where you go? Where you go? Somebody tell me where they went, Chiefy. Where they go? Yeah, Anna said her loyalties with her son. Hell yeah. All right, come on, let's go. You women.
All right, but you'll be mad. But you'll be mad about with the shoes on the foot. As a woman, you'll be mad to get cheated on, but you ain't gonna tell your son's girlfriend. You know what I'm saying, yo? You stop talking to my son. He ain't no good. He got this other girl over here.
No, Mecca. I'm talking about when he's a grown man, Mecca. See, you all say that my baby's 5 years old. I don't know if I'll tell him. I'm talking about if he's a grown man. I just want to know if you had 3 sons. If you only got 1 son, I'm telling you, you got 3 sons now.
See, Uncle Benny said his mother won't tell, but she will tell him 100% to cut it out.
Julie said my loyalty is my son.
All right, Julie. We respect the honesty.
Yo, I'm telling you, just like I tell every woman that's told me that, I respect that shit, bro.
All right, so let's be, I'm always devil advocate.
Let's go.
I ain't trying to stop no shit or whatever, but I'm saying, what about as a mother to your daughter? What if your daughter's out there outside, you know what I'm saying? And you know, but you like her, one of her boyfriends or the main one, you like him, but you know your daughter's out here doing.
I'm not telling on my daughter. I'm not telling them. I never do that.
I'm not telling on either of my kids.
But what I would do is,
I'm not gonna be encouraged. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna talk shit to my kid, but I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so
I
came up with this thing.
I ain't gonna tell. I'm not telling on my daughter. I'm not telling on my son.
That I know most of y'all are not gonna probably believe me or understand it, but I came up with this thing that my son's 15, and I said, you know what? I don't want to see you cheating around. I want to see you with one girl. I never want to see you go through what I went through. I never want my son to ever go through what I went through. And I know some of you probably don't believe this.
Nah, for real.
But I told my
fathers teach your son not to chase their dick. But go ahead.
I told my son this. I said, yo, I never want you to become a fuck boy like I am. Never. Never, bro. I want you to get one woman, bro. And I want you to marry her and you treat her good, bro. And he looked at me. He said, you're serious too, huh, Dad? And I said, Xander, I'm dead serious.
I knew that's what you was talking about. Yeah,
I said, I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I exposed my son to a lot of different females. And one day my son told me this when he was 11 years old. He said, Dad.
Trap's answering your question now, dude.
He said, you got a lot of girlfriends, Dad. He said, Dad, you shouldn't have a lot of girlfriends. I said, nah. You're 11 years old. You don't understand. He said, nah, Dad. I want one. It's at 11 he told me that. Right. You understand? I was in front of his grandmother's house. Mm-hmm. And I looked at him, and I think I was on video. I swear, if you go to my Facebook page, I was on live.
Yeah.
And my son was like, yo, you understand what I'm saying? So now that he's 15 and he just talk, you understand what I'm saying? And how old after his first breakup is serious, and it made me understand, like, yo, I want my son to be a prize package. Right. I want my son to be, I want girls to say, I don't want girls to say, such and such already had him. Oh, I had him. Oh, I don't want girls to do that with my son. Right. You know, understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I want girls to go, I want, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say?
Somebody like that.
I'm raising my son different. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know how anybody else is, but that's how I'm raising my boy.
Oh, that's understandable.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I just think
some
that
parents is a double standard because they'll allow, or even if they're not encouraging of, you know what I'm saying, promiscuous behavior or whatever, but they'll allow their boys to run wild, but they'll have clamps on the daughter. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
I'm not saying that in no bad way because there should be clamps on the daughter or whatever.
And I was going to get into that with my daughter. If I see my daughter messing with multiple men, right? Yeah. I'm checking my daughter. I'm not gonna tell on her, but I'm telling my daughter what a hoe is. I don't care about what y'all talking about. If I see my daughter jumping from man to man, I'm telling my daughter what a hoe is. And I'm asking my daughter, and I'm looking her in her face and say, do you want to be a hoe? Because these are what a whore is. And I'm laying down all what a whore is.
What about if your daughter likes girls and she's got mad girls?
I'm letting her know what a whore is. If she got mad girls, and you know what I'm saying?
Bug.
No, but that I'm just saying, like, with my daughter, it's just I'm never gonna tell her boyfriend, but I'm gonna tell her. You going opening your legs to different men is disgusting, bro. You open your legs, letting multiple men come inside of you is a disgusting thing, bro. I don't care about washing. Nah, you got two men. You got 2-3 men going inside of you. Inside of you. I know women say, "Oh, well, what's different with?" Nah, it's not, man. It's different. Ain't nobody going inside him. Ain't nobody going inside him. I'm wiping my shit off, and that's it. A motherfucker done penetrated your insides. He's in your blood cells. You got a motherfucker and you got 2-3 people in your blood cells.
It's the same for us. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
If you're in there bald headed, it's the same for us too. But go ahead.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
real shit.
That's just what I tell my daughter. You understand what I'm saying? Because most of the times a daughter is only a reflection of her mother. Can we agree on that? If your mother, nah, we can't agree on that. Because you know why? Because most of the whores I know, their mothers wasn't whores. I swear. I always look at if we think about all the nasty girls in our city, you gotta think about it. Was there mothers like that?
Well, you gotta think about it like this too, because it's gonna go to another subject, but I had spoke one time. Our era, we were outside kids. Being outside was everything.
Everything.
We had a lot of freedom that we weren't mature enough to have. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of those behaviors, because they were never caught, addressed early, or nipped in the bud like they should have been, or whatever.
At an early age.
Yeah, at an early age, turned into something else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I would hope or think somebody coming up in situations like that you wouldn't allow your child to, have those type of encounters. You can't protect them from everything or stop them from experience or seeing everything. But you got to give them enough to where they got understanding to make the better choice. You know what I'm saying? And not so much be led by their gratification.
You know gratification
meaning like the want or need for that right now.
Right now. Yeah,
and not worrying about tomorrow or yesterday or what's going to happen after the fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Hey, yo, man, I just want to say thank y'all, man, for pulling up, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You already know, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place, man. It's the No Longer Trap podcast, man. And I appreciate y'all guys. Football season is tomorrow, man. We got them Dallas Cowboys against them Eagles Cowgirls,
tomorrow, man.
I'm saying it right now. My Packers is winning the championship this year. Yeah. You see this? You see this?
I'm saying the G man.
This.
We're gonna, this is.
And Jumanji, get your Sports Jam jump off ready.
I was just about to say that. Hey, yo,
get your shit together.
Jumanji, get your Sports Jam jump off together. We'll be back in line on Monday. The Sports Jam jump off.
Thursday is the first game, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
So the Monday, the Jumanji Sports Jam jump off. We'll be jumping off again, man. We'll be back at it, man, and we'll have one in the books on Monday. You know what I'm saying? So I have one week in the books on Monday. So be prepared for that, man. We're gonna be talking about that.
Our season is ugly, but as long as we get to where we're supposed to be, I'm telling y'all, my Packers is winning this shit. We're predicted to be there.
Everybody have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. You know what I'm saying? I need it.
Oh, damn, my phone died.
I need everybody. Right. Hey, yo, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like, hit that share button, and let everybody know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place.